If you ever wanted to watch a show that merges social media, cancel culture, crime, and a very disturbing viral video, you're going to love Clickbait. And it's going to keep you hooked till you reach the last episode. Just the escapism we need after 2 rough years. Continue watching to see why Clickbait is the best new show on Netflix that has caught everyone by surprise. What's the show about? This mini-series by Australian showrunner Tony Ayres and Christian White gives you a peek into the real-life consequences of cancel culture and catfishing. The show begins with the disappearance of Nick Brewer, a physiotherapist and full-fledged family man living in Oakland, California. The day after the fight with his sister, Paya, a suspicious video is posted online in which Nick is severely injured and bleeding with a sign reading, "I abuse women," and at 5 million views, "I die." The crime drama goes on to follow Paya and Sophie, Nick's wife, as they rush to try and save Nick after the abduction. Having a hard time believing that what the sign read is true, Paya and Sophie get the cops involved to solve the crime before the video reaches 5 million views. As the police investigation unfolds, each episode takes on a different character's perspective. First, Paya, then Detective Rowan Amiri, Sophie, Nick's mistress Emma, flawless journalist Ben Park, and Brewer's eldest son, a high school student Ethan. Who is the celebrity cast of Clickbait? Adrien Grenier plays the role of Nick Brewer, the leading man of the show, who is kidnapped from his family and appears to be abused and filmed on video. Best known for his roles as Vincent Chase in Entourage and Nate in Devil Wears Prada, Adrien Grenier took an acting hiatus for a few years before joining the cast of Clickbait. Zoe Kazan plays the role of Paya Brewer, Nick's loyal younger sister. This multi-talented actress has been in the film industry for several years, starring in movies such as Ruby Sparks and The F Word. She's currently seen working on an adaptation of She Said, a popular book about the coverage of Harvey Weinstein's crimes. Betty Gabriel plays the role of Sophie Brewer, Nick's wife. Betty Gabriel shot to stardom from her frightening role as Georgina in Get Out. She has since starred in familiar television series like Westworld, Counterpart, and The Twilight Zone before joining the cast of Clickbait. Phoenix Raei plays the role of Rashan Amiri in the show, a detective personally invested in Nick's kidnapping case as well as Paya's love interest. His previously noted work includes Stateless and The Heights. Ian Meadows plays the role of Matt Alden, one of Nick's business colleagues. Ian has appeared in a number of Australian shows like The Wrong Girl and Underbelly. Shocking moments from Clickbait? Clickbait had some major twists and turns, including the jaw-dropping whodunit reveal. Whether you've already watched it or just can't wait to find out, here are some shocking moments from Clickbait, including that shocking twist of an ending. And yes, it's cleverly darker than you might expect. Be careful, there are spoilers ahead. Nick is killed early on in the story. His body was found at the end of the 2nd episode, yet we don't get a full explanation of who caused the kidnapping and murder until the end. Nick's captors are later revealed to be Simon and his friend Daryl. Their criminal motive? Simon was the brother of a woman who allegedly had an affair with Nick before committing suicide. But here's the big reveal. It turns out she was not in contact with Nick all this time. She was actually talking to someone who pretended to be Nick online. When this information is finally revealed, Nick is released. But Nick was still dead, you ask? Well, here's another twist. After his release, Nick figures out who was pretending to be him. Turns out it was Dawn. Bored and eager to get out, she had been imitating Nick, finally revealing to the viewers that Nick never had an affair. But here lies the next plot. When Nick finds out that it is Dawn who is responsible for everything, he goes to confront her. Upon confrontation, Dawn's husband Ed, who is determined to hide his wife's crimes, kills Nick with a hatchet. What are some Clickbait fun facts? Are you interested in behind-the-scenes details and production secrets of this miniseries? Here are some fun facts about Clickbait. The show was expected to be released earlier than its actual release date. However, like many TV and film productions, Clickbait discontinued filming and shut down production in March 2020 when the COVID-19 pandemic resulted in an international quarantine. The actors and staff members were disappointed, but had returned to Melbourne in November of last year to complete the filming of this show. Fans and viewers who have been fascinated by this series were eager to find out about the behind-the-scenes process, including the actors' reactions to the shocking ending. It turns out that the actors also did not know about the ending. Phoenix Raei, the actor playing the role of Rashan Amiri, an Oakland Police Department investigator trying to resolve the case, revealed to an interviewer that the actors had read the script in stages. Laughing, he admitted that he had not been able to find the secret until he read read the script from the last episode. Phoenix explains how, interestingly, he was able to use this process to his advantage. By focusing on the one person he thought might have done it and approaching the filming process with that current theory in mind, through this, he was able to get into character better by recreating the mind of an investigator who would also have had the hunches and theories that turned out to be wrong, going nowhere, and bring him a new clue. Critical reception and viewership of Clickbait. The Rotten Tomatoes website reports a 58% authorization rate with an average rating of 6.3 out of 10 based on reviews of 31 critics. Metacritic, which uses a weighted rating, gave 48 points out of 100 based on 12 critics indicating mixed or average reviews. Audience rating summary on Google provides an average of 4.3 rating based on 3,617 ratings given by users. IMDb gave it 7.2 out of 10 rating, and Clickbait received 88% likability from Google users. Even though Clickbait received average ratings overall, it had a very high viewership. Between August 23rd and September 12th, 2021, Clickbait became the most watched original broadcast in the US for 3 consecutive weeks, according to Nielsen Holdings. Clickbait was the most watched series on Netflix in the United States in September 2021, as well as the 4th largest show in the world. Clickbait was the most watched series on Netflix in the UK in August and September of 2021. The Sydney Morning Herald reports that Clickbait has reached the #1 spot on Netflix in more than 20 countries. Will there be a season 2? Viewers who have gone through the season of Clickbait's 8 episodes have seen its central mystery sewn near the end, revealing Nick's killer and all the loose ends tied. The Netflix hit is being billed as a limited series, but that hasn't stopped some of the most popular shows from getting a second season. One example is Big Little Lies, a limited series that got renewed for a second season due to its popularity. Due to Clickbait's growing success and high viewership, there is a likelihood that they may get approval for a second season. Both Nick and his killer Ed are dead. However, with Dawn still alive, the second season could follow her excellent catfishing skills or showing the aftermath of the shocking revelation on the existing characters. Luckily for us, Tony Ayres is down for more seasons. He told Entertainment Weekly that he would like to continue the whodunit theme regarding online cybercrimes if people connect to it. I think it works really well, especially for a more elevated crime. I like to satisfy the whodunit quality, but still try to do a deep dive on characters and then at the same time do a 360 around an event because everyone has slightly different perspectives. I've got ideas for a season 2 or 3, said Tony Ayres. Season 2 of Clickbait seems to be a real possibility and an open door for a true anthology series. We'll have to see if things go that way since no official news has been announced yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear about something like this in the coming weeks. And there you have it. Everything you needed to know about the best new show on Netflix and why you should binge it immediately. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. What do you think season 2 will entail? What crazy characters do you think will be returning? Will there be a 3rd season? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.